I'm going to be looking at the top 10s, but the first top 10 we're going to do is top 10 selfies that went horribly wrong. So let's get started. I'm going to be eating. That's fine.
From a surprise squirrel attack to an incoming baseball to the head, we count 10 selfies that went horribly wrong. Oh, this might be pretty damn interesting. Pretty damn stupid. Yeah, what's up, YouTube fans? Pro the one in the building. How we doing today? Hey guys, I got some crazy new content for your face. So here we go. Number 10. Drunk fat guys streaking across the field are a pretty common sight at sports games. But what you don't see every day are streakers snapping excited selfies at the exact moment of an arrest. Okay, so this girl wasn't streaking, but she did land onto the grounds of a baseball game to disrupt it. The Nebraskan woman managed to snap an awesome new Facebook profile picture right as the grounds crew tackled her to the ground. This was probably a hilarious dare, but I doubt she found the 4 hours being locked up quite as funny. I mean, is that even worth it?
Who snaps a picture like that? Like, what the fuck? I mean, that was the perfect picture, but I would have deleted that. That's stupid.
That's not worth it. I mean, it's funny for me to see that, but I don't think it's worth it. Number 9. A teenager taking a stroll through a park tried to take a selfie with a squirrel and lived to regret it. A lifetime of Disney cartoons had Brian Canness thinking squirrels were friendly critters that symbolize springtime and first love. Oh, so cheesy. But he soon discovered they're actually territorial little bastards that would claw your face off if startled. The sudden flash from his phone caused Mr. Squirrel to leap under his shirt, scurry around frantically, then hang off his back as he ran in fear. Brian's mom posted the images of his squirrely ordeal to Instagram to teach him a lesson. The squirrel reportedly lost the taste for acorns and now chews the nuts of any man that comes near it. Damn, that's badass. Number 8. Selfie lovers, this is a PSA. If you want to exercise your vanity or take risque photos in public, make sure you look around and check that no one can see you. Like this poor girl, she's just minding her own business, doing a bit of duck facing when a nearby driver flips from one angry bird. Photo ruined. Then there's this office worker who wanted to immortalize the moment she deep-throated a banana in a selfie. Unfortunately, one of her coworkers happened to be walking by at that exact moment. Now there's an awkward tension between whenever anyone brings up bananas in a conversation. Number 7. Here's a lesson for any girl who acts like her shit doesn't stink. A young woman tried to take a bathroom selfie to show the world how damn sexy she was. How she had all the sex appeal in the world, and nope, she wasn't sharing any of it. But while taking the photo at a flattering top-down angle, she didn't notice the huge visible floater bobbing away in her toilet. Sorry, poo-poo girl, but I'm afraid your sex appeal card has to be revoked for 6 months, cause around here, we don't condone no dookie floating in the water like that. Number 6. Bad influences are everywhere these days, so it's important that kids have positive role models in their lives. This will ensure they grow up to be good people. Unfortunately, it also means that the kids with no positivity may have no hope in hell. This goes towards the bad moms and slutty aunts that don't decide to go into the other room before exposing kids to the shameful sex selfies. Come on, you nasties. Kids are sexualized enough without moms showing them the best way to give a lap dance. They get enough of that. Well, basically every time they leave the house. And or probably watch TV.
What is wrong
Number
with these
5. It's time for some toilet humor. Yeah, we getting more of that. These 2 girls took a selfie at a party. They were aiming for sexy or cute, but ended up with horrifying. See, they didn't realize the host's chubby little brother
And just that little guy in the background taking a poop. He's trying to close the door.
Was laying some cable in the background with the toilet door open. You can see him shamefully reaching over to close the door. No filter can undo how awkward this is. Number 4. This one shows how dangerous selfie culture can be. In April 2014, a woman suffered a fatal car crash because she was posting a selfie to Facebook instead of watching the road. Courtney Sanford took several selfies while driving alone on a North Carolina highway and failed to notice she crossed lanes. She collided head-on with a recycling truck and died instantly. Officials found no alcohol or drugs in her system. Her final Facebook update made seconds before her death read, "The happy song makes me so happy." I felt like I could make a joke, but I think I'd be a really terrible person. All I'm gonna say is, pay the hell attention when you're driving. Number 3. Camels are the ships of the desert, but they should probably be called the grumpy assholes of the desert. These moody creatures will kick, spit on, and laugh at anyone who looks at them the wrong way. Justine and her boyfriends found out this the hard way. While driving across Australia, Justine decided to take a selfie with a camel, but Alice the camel had explicitly told her no photo photos or autographs and took a bite out of Justine while her back was turned. Justine got a funny photo out of it, but she's lucky she didn't need several stitches. Damn, camels are evil, but then again, I don't know why you mess with camels. I'm gonna take a big bite out of your back too if you gonna put me in a photo I don't wanna be in. Number 2. A sports reporter got a little too close to the action while taking a selfie at a Red Sox game. Kelly Nash wanted to capture a few moments for Instagram, but failed to notice the stray balls flying right near her during batting practice. As her producer called out, "Heads up," one ball zipped towards her. Instant concussion in 3, 2, 1, BAM! Fortunately, the ball missed her by mere inches. Kelly attributes her amazing luck to the copy of the baseball movie Angels in the Outfield she had in her purse. Number 1. These days, people are statistically more likely to die from selfie-related accidents than shark attacks. That's a pretty sad statistic. Like in this photo, a house is literally on fire, but this guy thinks taking a big smiling selfie is much more important. Even if no one is in any immediate danger, that's still someone's home. Those affected will be changed forever. He doesn't have to be so damn happy in the face of someone else's misery with his cheesy-ass face. Makes me want to punch him right in the goddamn mouth. Bastard. After all this, I'm starting to really believe that it's probably a lot easier if you just had someone hold the phone for you, and then they can take the photo, instead of doing something really damn narcissistic and fucking stupid. But that's all I got, guys. Much love and appreciation. Take care, everybody. Peace.
Get the best protection at home and on the go. Tampax Pearl. Power over periods.
Planet Dolan. From a SWAT team outside your door to injuring yourself chasing a seagull, we count 12 ridiculous reasons people have called in sick to work. Hey there guys, I'm Danger Dolan's mysterious brother. I'm here to blow your mind with academic research, insight, and other dark magic. Number 12. Don't you hate it when a SWAT team locks down your entire block and uses your car as makeshift cover? That's the excuse a worker gave when he called in to tell his manager he wouldn't be coming in today. The boss man was skeptical. After all, the excuse sounded suspiciously like horse shit, and the worker was kind of a serial liar. But the worker insisted it was true and even said there were TV cameras outside. And sure enough, when the manager put on the local news, he discovered his worker's claim was completely true. I guess excuses don't get much more valid than a shootout outside your front door. Number 11. Lots of people call in sick to spend the day at the beach, but something tells me that's the last thing this guy would want to do. You see, for him, the beach is full of painful memories. That's why he explained when he called work to inform them he'd injured himself while chasing a seagull. He still can't figure out why he's never been Employee of the Month. Number 10. A worker called in sick because he believed his wife was having an affair. He told his boss he was staying home so he could catch them out. Not sure how the boss felt about this overshare. Maybe he was impressed by the lengths the worker was willing to go to. "Jerry, you're so proactive, we could really use some of that baseless paranoia at work." Still, if you're gonna call in, your boss probably doesn't want to hear about all the tears, trust issues, and erectile dysfunction you call a personal life. Number 9. A young woman called in sick because she wanted to go pick out a new car. The crazy thing is, she outright told this to her boss and made no effort to hide it. Her old car hadn't broken down or anything, she just wanted a new color. If only there was like a slab of dedicated free time that you could use to make such decisions. Oh yeah, there is. It's called a weekend. Number 8. While on the subject of taking frivolous sick days, most people know that important responsibilities, like your job, come before fun activities like going to theme parks. But what if your annual pass at Disneyland was due to expire in exactly 24 hours? If you were this worker, you choose the Mickey Mouse ears over the suit and tie. By all accounts, the guy had a blast, but his boss wasn't too impressed with the explanation for his absence. Oh well, I'm sure the treasured memories will keep Mr. Disneyland warm in the unemployment line. Number 7. To get out of coming into work, a guy told his superiors that one of his grandparents had died. The weird part? He did this 5 times in 3 months. And when his manager checked the employee's records, he discovered he'd used this excuse another 3 times before that. The heads of the company presumably laughed at their employee's stupidity and rubbed their hands together, anticipating how badly they were going to fuck him up for his deception. They called him in for a disciplinary meeting and demanded that he explain himself. Well, turns out the guy's claims were completely true. Awkward. The employee had a very unusual family situation. After supplying birth certificates, marriage certificates, and obituaries, it came to light that both his parents and all of his grandparents had divorced and remarried several times. This meant he had an unusually large brood, all of whom he was close with. It was just exceptionally bad luck that so many of his grandparents kicked the bucket in the same year. Number 6. A brutally honest worker told his boss he wasn't coming in because he wanted to stay home and play Skyrim. The game had just launched and the employee was looking forward to a good 18-hour no-breaks piss-in-a-bottle gaming day. I mean, yeah, his co-workers had retail workers' least favourite time of year, stocktake, to deal with, but he had his own problems, like dragons threatening the fictional world of Tamriel. Calling it sick to stay home and play games is becoming surprisingly common, especially when there are time-sensitive betas to participate in. Number 5. Some people will do anything to get out of work. They'll even give away their body's most precious resource. Mine's out of the gutter, guys. I'm talking about blood. An employee called in to explain she wouldn't be coming in because she donated too much blood. While this in itself is a perfectly noble endeavour, the woman was the type who wouldn't even do a single good deed unless she had the satisfaction of telling everyone about it. Her excuse basically translated to, I can't come in today because I'm too good of a person. Number 4. An overweight woman in an office called in sick to have a baby. Sounds pretty normal, right? Except no one even knew she was pregnant. The woman had worked there for over 6 years but hadn't told a single soul she was now eating for 2. Her co-workers said they just couldn't see a difference. Ouch! They didn't believe her at first, but when she came back to work with a 3-week-old son, they had to concede that they were all terrible people for not noticing. Number 3. If you want to be considered for that promotion, don't be the guy who calls in sick because a soda can fell out of the fridge and hurt his toe. I mean, not only does that sound super made up, but even if the boss believes you, you still look like a bumbling oaf. And come on, let's be serious, it wasn't soda, it was a can of beer. What was that, your 9th one? I guess you aren't assistant vice manager material after all. Number 2. You may think nudists are all carefree hippies, but look man, they've got problems too. For example, according to a career builder survey, a worker called in sick one day because they'd gotten badly sunburnt. When asked to elaborate, they sheepishly explained they'd spent their weekend at a nude beach. Not a single nook or cranny was spared the sun's wrath, meaning the person couldn't wear any clothes at all. Well, if your boss didn't know you were a huge weirdo before, they certainly do now. I suppose if you had a really liberal workplace, you could wear your birthday suit on casual Fridays? Number 1. A help desk worker called in sick with a rather creative excuse. Sir, I love to be at work today, it's just that, well, my dogs are eating each other's shit. As the employer leant back in his chair and contemplated what wrong turns he'd taken to end up listening to this phone call, the animal lover rolled on with her explanation. She said she was really concerned about her pets poo eating and felt that she should stay home and look after them. Her plan was to follow them around all day, sprinkling ground pepper into their feces so they'd find it too hot to eat. I know, you just can't make this shit up. Well, that's it for this countdown, but catch you guys next time.
And I'm gonna end this. And I'm gonna end this video here. My name's MC840 Mike. Something, I don't know. But see you guys in the next video, and bye. Have a good rest of your night, and